Namaskar and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. So, friends, hope you all are doing wonderful and enjoying my videos. And yes, thank you for subscribing, sharing, and hitting like buttons. So, friends, today we are going to discuss about Libra sign. So, see, signs are very important. This is the primary level of any learnings related to Jyotish Shastra, no matter which stream you are into, but you must know all zodiac signs, all 27 nakshatras, and things related to this signs and things related to this nakshatra. So, when we are talking about Libra sign, we know that Libra sign by default falls in 7th house of chart, and as per nature's chart. But one very important things we all have to understand, that why some people are also seeing kundalis, like in south region they are seeing charts as per Aries ascendant only, no matter whatever and whichever is your ascendant rising is. In some regions like northern regions we see ascendant as well as moon sign as well as sun sign. But the thing is, we just have to know, or we just have to count the signs in which your planets are posited or not posited. But the sign falling which house, planet falling which house, and which Rashi, that matters a lot. Say, for example, if any planet is posited in your Gemini sign, whatever planet, but Gemini sign by default comes in third house of chart, so definitely this sign of Gemini will try to give you dual fruit of that concerned house as well as concerned planet. Same way, Tula Rashi is a balanced sign, everyone knows about it. Tula Rashi falls in marriage house of our horoscope. Tula Rashi is connected to relationship, public image, long distance travels. Tula Rashi is also called as a Chara Rashi because it is movable sign as well. That is why we consider Tula Rashi for travels also. Always we have a question that in routine pravas sthan or travels are seen from third house or ninth house or 12th house, but seventh house also plays very important role, or planets posited in your seventh house also plays very important role to send you out of country, out of region, out of state, or out of city. That means away from your home or homeland, this Tula Rashi is playing very important role. Whichever sign is posited, I mean to say Tula Rashi, wherever posited in your chart, that house becomes activated house in concern to your marriage, relationship, and all other characteristic or signification carried by Tula Rashi, right? Tula Rashi is of Venus. Tula Rashi, we know that three nakshatras falls in Tula Rashi, like Chitra Nakshatra, Swati Nakshatra, and Vishakha Nakshatra. But when we are assessing a chart, we just have to see that if any Papa planets like Saturn, Mars, Rahu, or Ketu are posited in Libra sign, as per as compared to our marital bliss, uh, to other planets, these planets will definitely lack into marriage happiness, will definitely lack into happening of marriage, or some or other type of obstacles, or some or other type of difficulties in arranging marriage. This Tula Rashi planets definitely give, because by default Tula Rashi is falling in seventh house of our horoscope. Specifically, if Mars is posited in Tula Rashi, then definitely I have seen in endless charts difficulty in fixing up of marriage or difficulty in gaining good marital bliss. Saturn gets exalted in Tula Rashi. But in terms of money, in terms of other favorable things, in terms of career, in terms of post position, your social image or your social circle, definitely this will give you very good fruits. But in concern to your marriage, definitely this Saturn may hinder or may give you late marriage like situation. But at the other end, Saturn posited in Tula Rashi will also give you good longevity of marriage, right? Because Saturn is karaka for longevity, right? Saturn is slow moving, but definitely it will give you good ayush of your marriage. So you have to see which planets are posited in Libra sign in your chart. Now, second thing, if no planets are posited in your Libra sign, then definitely you have to see that in your chart where Libra sign is coming, and that sign will definitely get activated in terms of your marriage. Like Libra's Lord is Venus. So definitely Venus if posited good in your chart, so it will activate your marriage house simultaneously. But if you have such malefic planets, then definitely the different type of fruits you will see. If you do not have any planets, at the same time Mercury is also aspecting your seventh house or Tula Rashi, then marriage happening is taking place very early in your life. This is beauty of astrology, this is beauty of Jyotish Shastra. Because why then they will make signs? If signs are not considered or signs are if not important, why they will, why signs, why we are uttering zodiac signs, or I am Aries, or my moon sign is Taurus or Gemini? So there should be some effect of these signs. We are just seeing the signification of that sign, but other than that also, even though you do not have planets or planets in that concerned sign, you have to assess your chart this way only. If in Tula Rashi there is Jupiter, then definitely your spouse will behave like a guru with you, or always your spouse will be in advisory mode. Always be, always you will rely and depend on your spouse's advice, right? If you have moon in your Tula Rashi, that is Tula Rashi moon, then maybe your spouse will be of wavering mind or highly emotional sentimental personality, little bit stubborn also, gets hurt very fast, but at the same time loves travels. And if Mars is also connected with this moon, then definitely we can say that losing of temperament very fast. But moon will give creativity to your spouse as well as to you also, right? Same way if you have sun in Libra sign, so sun gets debilitated in Libra sign. Why we say that sun is getting debilitated in Libra sign? Because by default Libra sign is falling in seventh house of chart, where west direction is falling, and Surya gets Ast, that is sunset gets in west zone. So when your rising Surya is in 7 number sign or seventh house, that is why we say that Surya is Ast over here, or Surya is in a setting mode over here. So when you have Libra Sun also, so you can compare this in terms of, maybe you are out of country also, Libra Surya people, you are going abroad for study purpose also. Your spouse you will find at foreign land only. Most probably you will go for love marriage also. Your parents will be in government sector, or you are connected to some or other government or governance work, definitely, or your spouse will be into such sector. But when time comes for prediction about this Libra Surya, then definitely your health or your spouse's health gets affected very soon, or we can say low resistance power of your spouse is indicated because of this Libra Surya. Same way as I said, if you have Mercury in your Libra sign, then definitely you are a romantic personality. You will go for love marriage. You will marry very soon in your life, and immediately you will find your life partner also. If this Libra Mercury is not afflicted with other planets, then definitely early marriage is also indicated for such people. And if you have Jupiter also, I talked about Venus also, I talked about Venus also, spouse will be creative, artistic personality, very good looking, beautiful, earning capacity of spouse will be good also. In samaj or in society, you are presenting yourself in a very best or beautiful way. See, these all are very basic and very important things we have to keep in mind whenever we are talking about such things, that how these signs are playing important role. No matter that your this Libra sign is falling in seventh house or first house or third house of chart, but you have to compare these things and just write in comment box also whether you are getting such type of experiences or no. If you have Rahu in your Tula Rashi, that is Libra sign, then definitely you will see that your spouse may be introvert nature, or not exposing the things, or not able to expose things very easily, or have secretive nature also. At the same time, very creative, artistic by nature. If Ketu is there in Libra sign, then definitely everyone knows the effects of Ketu, because Ketu gives you detached quality. So Ketu is something like Libra, Venus and Ketu. So again we can consider here that marriage obstacles, or marriage fixing obstacles. But one thing I have seen, that in Ketu Dasha, Antar Dasha, definitely marriage house is getting activated, no doubt, wherever your this Libra sign is falling with Ketu. But in this Ketu Dasha or Rahu Dasha also, I have seen that marriages are happening. So this was all about Libra sign. And same Libra sign you have to see in Navmansh Kundali also, whether it is holding any planet or no. So you can consider the same fruits in Navmansh also, but it is a Sukshma Swarup, so that that planet becomes your like marriage planet, right? That planet becomes a planet of balancing of your life, and this planet will only balance your life. Okay, so thank you for watching my video, and do not forget to subscribe. And as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho. May all be blessed. Namaste.